Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard, here today with my co-host, Bonnie Butt, old Bonnie Lou. So, without further ado, it's episode 2 of Rye-Maggedon 2021, and we're going to go ahead and just jump into it. Y'all know the deal. We've got a bunch of rye whiskey here so far. Last week, just to let everybody know, what was it? Pikesville Rye won the first episode with High West, a Midwinter Night's Dram Act 5 Scene 4 coming in second, and Masterson's 10-year coming in third. So we kicked Masterson's out. It's back on the shelf. We've stuck Pikesville over to the side. So it'll come in further down the road once we get to the end of this. And it's probably going to take all year. So just to let you guys know, this is going to be an ongoing saga. We're going to figure it out. So this week we've added in the new sample of Midwinter Night's Dram that we got from Oscar, and we also picked up Old Forester 100 proof rye. We've thrown it in. So yet again, Brandon, my roommate, who you can find him in the comments from time to time, he did the pours. We got 3 different from this selection, and I've already kind of given him some feedback on like the second place. Whenever the second place goes in, just wait a few weeks and then possibly pour it up again. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start with glass 1 on my right, on your left, and let's go ahead and get into it. Ooh, man, I like the way that one smells. That one's got some heavy caramel. Not near as rye heavy as some of the others. Probably a higher corn mash bill. I'm just going to say it's probably the direction I'm going to lean. So here we go. That one, that's pretty tasty, honestly. That is probably as close to a bourbon as I think a rye is going to get. More than likely, and I could be completely wrong on this, but more than likely it's got a very high corn content in its mash bill. It's pretty dang good. So, alright. Second glass. We're going to try to just bust all through this real quick. I got a crawfish I'm going to go to. We're going to ride the motorcycle today. It is about 60 degrees in East Texas compared to 0 degrees 2 weeks ago. So, we're going to get out, ride a little bit today, smoke some cigars, eat some crawfish, have a good old time. So, more mint, more of that grainy rye flavor, but smells pretty tasty too. This might be a tough one. I forgot to mention that I added one other one. I completely forgot about this one. This is the Willet barrel proof, I think it's, cast strength, 3-year-old Willet straight rye whiskey. And the reason why I mention that is because I'd be really surprised if that wasn't that Willet product. It's got the same. I'm trying not to think about what's in the glass. I'm really just trying to figure out if I liked it. It's got a nice flavor, but the spice of the rye and the heat of the whiskey itself, the alcohol, is a little overpowering, just a little bit. But if I had to pick a winner just out of these first 2, I'm gonna go glass 1. But we'll figure it out. It might come in second place because it is good, but I don't think it's as good as glass 1. All right, figure out glass 3. Cheers, folks. Hold on, I forgot to nose it. You don't always have to nose first. Sometimes, if it's a high-proof alcohol, it's probably not good to nose first because you're going to burn up your nostrils, and then that's going to affect the taste buds. So a little more mild on the nose on this one. Not much going on. Some slight aromas, but it's very mild. All right, let's see how it tastes. That one was really good. Not near as mint and grain heavy as the second glass, and I'm probably going to have to do a comparison. I still think I'm going to go with glass number 1 probably as my winner, but I'm going to have to do a quick little head-to-head off camera and figure out which one I like better of these two. So I'll be right back. All right, I figured it out. I'm gonna have to go with glass number 1 on my right in first place, glass number 3 on my left in second place, and then glass number 2 in third place. Now, what I'm going to do, no matter who wins this and no matter who second and third are, I'm going to put second and third back in there because I think they're both good enough to beat a lot of these others out here. So this whole thing is going to change. I will push number 1 glass onto the shelf for later, but we'll throw 2 and 3 back into the mix because I both think they're really good. And I think depending on the day and what you've had to eat and drink, those two could probably change places. So we'll go ahead and figure it out what it is. In last place we have glass B, which is Alberta. Oh, Jim Murray's whiskey of the year, Alberta Premium Cask Strength. And I knew it was hot, and I thought it was the Willet, but Alberta Premium got third in this blind tasting. And I told you, I still think it's good, so it's going to stay in the mix. We're gonna test it again. All right, in second place we have glass C. Calm down, Bonnie. We're almost done. We have in second place. Wow, that's surprising. Hochstadter's straight rye whiskey. That is really surprising. Huh? That is. I'm actually. I mean, and I hate to say it 3 times in a row. I am very surprised that one actually won because those were close. Bonnie, calm down. Calm down. All right. For the winner for episode number 2 of Rye-Maggedon 2021 is, oh wow, this is surprising to say the least because we're not going to be able to recreate this one. Oak and Eden Rye and Spire. Wow, that is, and now I know why it's so. Now I know why I got such a bourbon feel to it, because this is literally batch 1. I've had this bottle for 2 years probably, and it's had this little spiral in there, just finishing, and more finishing. Oh man, that is a surprise to say the least. That a finished whiskey with a wooden spire in it beat out Jim Murray's whiskey of the year. Oh. Hey, blind tastings. What can you do? So, with that said, if you do happen to see these, I believe these are made here in Texas. And they're, I believe they're a sourced whiskey, so it's probably MGP or something. If you get these, open them up, take a few sips out of it, and then throw it back on the shelf for 2 years, and let that wood have its way with it. It's probably just going to make it better. All right, well that's all we got for today. Thanks for watching, guys. This is going to be an interesting experience. And what I might do, just because if we wait till the end of the year, this whiskey's going to change. So what I'm going to do, so this doesn't change anymore, I'm going to dump the rest of this juice out into a little mason jar, or try to get that spire out. I'm going to remove the spire from this whiskey so it remains unchanged over the course of this series. So we can have the same product. Because all of these other products are going to remain unchanged. This one, however, is going to continue changing over the course of the next several months. So we're going to stop its process. It's where it needs to be and go from there. So, freaking weird, man. Oh well. Hey, like the video, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check the description below for all the ways to help out with the bills around the house. thanks to everybody. Thanks for donations. Thanks to Oscar. He's sending me some more stuff. I'm supposed to be getting some other stuff from a friend named John, which you can find him in the comments from time to time as well. He's like, no, man, don't throw me out there. Sorry, John. Anyway, everybody's going to forget. Anyway, don't forget, check out the Bearded Idiots. And like always, drink some whiskey, share it with your friends and family. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Take care. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.